If you've been propping your swollen feet up on pillows at night thinking you're helping them, you might actually be making the swelling worse. I'm a board-certified internal medicine physician, and what I'm about to share with you goes against what most people have been told their entire lives. There's a specific sleeping position that's causing fluid to pool in all the wrong places, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fix it tonight. But first, let me show you why this happens. Here's what most people don't understand about foot swelling at night. When you elevate your feet on pillows, you're only addressing half the problem. And that other half? It's the reason you're waking up with puffy ankles despite doing everything right. In just a moment, I'll reveal the exact angle your legs need to be at. But first, you need to understand what's happening inside your body while you sleep. Your lymphatic system, think of it as your body's drainage network, works differently when you're lying down versus standing up. During the day, gravity helps pull fluid downward. But at night, your body has to work against a completely different set of forces. And here's where the mistake happens. When you stack pillows under just your feet, you create what I call a dam effect. The fluid traveling down your legs hits a bottleneck right at your knees and lower thighs. Instead of draining properly, it pools in your ankles and feet. You've essentially created a trap. But there's a second mistake that's even more common, and it has to do with the temperature of your bedroom. I'll explain that in a minute. Let me explain what's really happening with your circulation at night. Your venous system, the veins that carry blood back to your heart, relies on muscle contractions and one-way valves to push fluid upward. When you're active during the day, every step you take helps pump that fluid back up. But when you lie down with only your feet elevated, you're creating an uneven gradient. The fluid gets confused, so to speak. It doesn't know whether to flow toward your heart or settle into your lower legs. The solution isn't to elevate your feet higher. It's to elevate your entire lower body from the hips down at a gentle, consistent angle. Ideally, you want about a 6 to 8 inch elevation under your hips, with your entire body creating one smooth slope from torso to toes. Now, before you go stacking pillows under your entire body, hold on. There's a right way and a wrong way to do this, and the wrong way can cause back pain or even worsen your swelling. I'll show you the correct method in just a moment. But first, let me address that bedroom temperature issue I mentioned. Here's something that surprises most of my patients. Sleeping in a room that's too warm actually makes foot swelling worse overnight. When your body temperature rises, your blood vessels dilate. That means more fluid leaks from your capillaries into the surrounding tissue. Most people keep their bedrooms between 68 and 72 degrees. But for optimal circulation and reduced swelling, you want it between 60 and 67 degrees. Cool temperatures cause your blood vessels to constrict slightly. Not enough to be dangerous, but enough to keep fluid where it belongs. Inside your circulatory system, not pooling in your tissues. And there's one more thing about temperature that affects your feet specifically. It has to do with what you're wearing to bed, and most people get this completely backward. Let me walk you through exactly how to set up your bed tonight for maximum swelling reduction. First, forget about piling pillows under your feet. Instead, you want to place a wedge pillow or folded blankets under your mattress at the foot of your bed, creating a gentle incline from your hips to your toes. If you don't have a wedge pillow, you can use 2 to 3 firm pillows placed lengthwise under your mattress, not on top of it. The key is consistency. Your entire lower body should be elevated at the same angle. No breaks or dips. When you do this correctly, gravity works with your lymphatic system instead of against it. Fluid drains naturally toward your core throughout the night. You're not fighting your body's design, you're supporting it. But here's where most people make their third mistake, and it happens in the first 20 minutes after lying down. Let me explain. Now, about what you should wear on your feet while you sleep. Most people think wearing compression socks to bed is helpful, and I understand why. Compression socks work wonders during the day. But wearing them to bed? That's usually the wrong move. Here's why. When you're lying down with your legs properly elevated, you don't need compression. Your body's natural drainage system can do its job. Adding compression socks on top of that can actually restrict circulation too much, especially if they're too tight or you shift positions during sleep. The exception? If you have severe venous insufficiency or your doctor has specifically prescribed nighttime compression, then yes, wear them. But for most people dealing with general foot swelling, bare feet or loose, breathable socks are better at night. There's also a 5-minute exercise you can do right before bed that doubles the effectiveness of proper elevation. I'll show you that next. Before you get into bed each night, spend 5 minutes doing what I call manual lymphatic prep. It sounds fancy, but it's incredibly simple. Sit on the edge of your bed and massage your feet and ankles using gentle upward strokes toward your knees. You're not pressing hard. This is a light, sweeping motion. Do each leg for about 2 minutes. Then lie back and do ankle pumps. Simply flex your feet up and down 20 times. This activates your calf muscles, which act as a natural pump for your lymphatic system. This 5-minute routine primes your drainage pathways right before you assume your elevated sleeping position. You're essentially telling your body, we're about to drain all this excess fluid. Let's get ready. Now, there's one more thing that can sabotage all of this, and it happens in the middle of the night without you even realizing it. Here's what happens to most people. You set up your bed perfectly, you do your drainage massage, you get into position, and then 3 hours later, you wake up to use the bathroom. You come back to bed and just flop down without repositioning properly. That's the midnight sabotage. You've essentially reset your drainage progress to 0. The solution is simple, but requires awareness. When you return to bed during the night, take 10 seconds to make sure your entire lower body is back on that incline. Check that your hips, knees, and ankles are all elevated evenly. Also, and this is crucial, when you get up during the night, stand up slowly and sit on the edge of the bed for 15 to 20 seconds before standing fully. This prevents the sudden rush of blood to your feet that can cause additional swelling. There's also a morning routine that locks in all the progress you made overnight. And it takes less than 2 minutes. When you wake up in the morning, don't immediately stand up and start your day. Your feet have been draining all night. Let's keep that momentum going. While still lying down, do 30 more ankle pumps. Then, bend your knees and do 10 gentle bridges, lifting your hips off the bed while keeping your feet flat. This activates your glutes and hamstrings, giving your lymphatic system one final morning boost. Only after this 2-minute routine should you swing your legs over the side of the bed and stand up. When you do, you'll notice your feet feel lighter and less puffy than usual. That's the sign you're doing it right. So let's recap what we've covered. Stop elevating just your feet. Elevate your entire lower body from the hips down at a 6 to 8 inch incline. Keep your bedroom cool, 60 to 67 degrees. Skip the compression socks at night unless prescribed. Do your 5-minute pre-bed drainage routine. Reposition properly if you get up during the night. And finish with that 2-minute morning lock-in. If you do these things consistently for the next 7 nights, you should see a noticeable difference in your morning foot swelling. Many of my patients report 50 to 60% reduction in puffiness within the first week. Now, if you're dealing with persistent swelling that doesn't improve with these changes, or if you have one-sided swelling, sudden onset swelling, or swelling accompanied by pain or redness, please see your doctor right away. Those can be signs of something more serious that needs medical attention. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more evidence-based health advice for staying strong and active as you age. Drop a comment below and let me know. Are you making any of these sleeping mistakes? I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.